I made over 2.7K right at market open as I knew QQ would sell off. I did this live and I led the members to a massive win. Let's get into how I knew QQ would sell off even after being up pretty big pre-market on all indexes and all stock names. Let's get into it. So right now we know that we're kind of in a downtrend with tech getting beat pretty bad, and we knew that going into this week it was going to be a very tricky week. We have big tech earnings. Last week was Google and Tesla. They reported earnings and sold off. So right now we know that investors are going into big tech earnings a little spooked. We did see some green here pre-market starting off Monday. We saw that Q and SPY both gapped up. And so that's what I'm gonna talk to you about right here and how I made so much money off of this, the gap. The gap fill is how I made the money. We saw that overnight we gapped up. Now, when we create this kind of gap up, which is right here on this chart, you can see my QQ chart, the difference between Friday's close, Monday's open, pre-market. You can see there's a gap in between. It's low liquidity, low volume. It's just nothing really there. So we know that likely price, when it comes down to it, it will eat it up fast and move all the way straight down to where the last real orders were, which was Friday's kind of close. So that's exactly what I aim for there, especially if it's rejecting one of my levels, especially if we opened up under a real cap supply zone, knowing sellers were there. And so that's exactly what happened. You can see I went for the 688 Lotto QQQ puts. Right at open, you can see right there I posted 1 minute after open. I was so confident in this, I knew we were gonna come down. I've banked on this so many times, so many months, so many weeks, so many years on this specific setup. Done it live, did it live today, and it went accordingly. I got filled for like 140 bucks. Right after I got filled, it actually wicked a little bit, and those contracts went like 120, 100 bucks. So you could have got in cheaper, but as we knew, likely it was gonna get slapped down and dump, and it did exactly that. These contracts went over 1,000%, 900, yeah, like 1,000% here, over $1,000 added each contract. Look at that, 1,200 I saw they went for the high, 1,200 each contract. So from 140 to 1,200, absolutely insane. I went in heavy and I was trimming on the move down. We made a bag and then that was it. Easy win right there. Sit back, do less. After a monster win like that, I don't like to press. I don't like to keep pushing it. Market was kind of sideways anyway, so I wasn't really missing out on anything, and it's a good start to win this week. So of course, if you want my trades, wap.com/realcapital. Guys, keep an eye on those gap fills. They're big. SPY, QQ are the main ones on the indexes. IWM as well. Yes, it happens on, regular stock names, regular individual names. They move a little weird sometimes. They work just as fine some days, but other news and things can affect individual names. SPY and QQ are my favorite when it comes to those gap fills. So keep an eye on those. That's how I'm getting rich out here, baby. And of course, if you want my trades, like I said, wap.com/realcapital, get in there, bank with me, and I'll see you guys on the next video.